It was still dark outside when Marcus Gaines stepped into the gleaming lobby of Eastwood General Hospital, Los Angeles. He had walked in ready to save lives, heart steady, mind clear. But to everyone else, he was just another man with a duffel bag. Not a surgeon, not a doctor, not someone they should listen to. "Hey, there's a spill by the elevators," a nurse called out, not even looking at him. "Could you mop that up before the visitors start coming in?" Marcus froze. He was wearing surgical scrubs, not janitorial blues. His ID badge hadn't arrived yet, but the stitching on his coat clearly read, "Dr. Marcus Gaines, Trauma Surgery." "I think there's been a mistake," he began, voice calm. But another voice cut in, sharp, authoritative. A woman in a burgundy blazer and business heels strode up beside him. "Don't argue," she said. "Clean it. We've got guests coming soon." Her name tag glared back at him. Veronica Dane, hospital administrator. He looked around. Security guard watching from the desk. A few sleepy interns sipping coffee. No one said a word. He was invisible. "I'm Dr. Gaines," he said flatly, eyes meeting hers. She chuckled, like he'd made a joke. "I don't care what they call you at your other job. Here, you clean before you earn stripes." And then, over the PA system, a voice broke the standoff. "Code Blue. Trauma Room 1. Dr. Marcus Gaines. Report immediately." The nurse's clipboard slipped from her hands. Veronica's mouth opened, but no words came. Marcus didn't wait. He leaned the mop gently against the wall, turned, and disappeared through the double doors. Inside the OR, everything changed. A man lay broken on the table, chest crushed, blood spilling onto white sheets. Panic hovered in the air, but Marcus moved through it like a blade through fog. "Vitals?" he asked.
BP 70-30, pulsvik, pupils reactive.
"Scalpel." The resident froze. "You're Dr. Gaines. Trauma surgery."
No hesitation.
No more explanations. Just precision. His hands moved with practiced speed. Clamps. Suction. Retractors. A torn liver, bleeding out by the second. He worked like a conductor leading an orchestra, calm in the center of chaos. Outside the glass, the people who had doubted him watched in stunned silence. An hour later, blood loss controlled, the man stabilized. As Marcus peeled off his gloves, someone approached. A young tech, barely more than a girl. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "About earlier. I didn't know." "It's fine," he said. But it wasn't. Later, in the ICU, Marcus checked on the patient. A construction foreman named Kevin. 32. One beer too many.
No seatbelt.
Now stable. Now breathing. Kevin's daughter had waited outside all night, hugging a stuffed bear bigger than her. Marcus watched the monitors beep, the soft rise and fall of the man's chest. No one would ever know how close he came to dying. But Marcus did. And so did everyone who saw him work. By Friday, the story had spread. Hospitals have a way of making stories grow roots. No one mentioned the mop. Not to his face. Except Rosa, head nurse, decades in the game. "You made an impression," she said. He gave her a tired smile. "So I heard. You gonna speak at that seminar they're planning?" He hesitated. "Feels like a setup." "Maybe. But maybe some intern watches you and thinks twice before judging next time." He didn't answer. On Thursday, he stood outside the conference room. His name was on the flyer. Big letters. Keynote speaker, Dr. Marcus Gaines. He never confirmed. But they put him on the schedule anyway. He stepped in. Took no podium. Just stood beside it. "Monday morning," he began. "Someone handed me a mop and told me to clean the floor." Silence. "I wasn't wearing a badge. That's true. But no one asked me who I was. They didn't need to. They had already decided." Dozens of faces turned toward him, some ashamed, others just listening. Finally. "I'm not here for an apology. I'm here because one day, it won't be me. It'll be someone else. And they won't get a code blue to prove who they are." He didn't ask for applause. He didn't want it. He just wanted them to remember what it costs to be overlooked, and what it means to be seen only when a life hangs in the balance. And somewhere, between the silence and the heartbeats, they did.